As of right now, Hasty, there isn't. As of right now, there isn't. And if it came back in the future, it would be in a different
Evil
format.
spreads like a plague and corrupts the minds of the innocent. Once more, the world will overcome this darkness
My name is
and
Thanatos.
follow the path of life to righteousness.
Oh. All right. They got the Chad Figgle. That's my boy. Chad Figgle. All right, how do we want to rock this Thana? Let's do an Eye of the Jungle. Think we can get away with an Eye of the Jungle Transcendent Thana? I think so. I think so. I think we can make a little something happen here. Get a little cheeky with it. Mix it up. All right, let's go, boys. You recommend a damage build. Interesting. Could be the jungle meta. It just might. A damage item in the jungle. Not many 16-year-olds into Ren and Stimpy skins, so you feel attacked. Terribly sorry, friend. The truth hurts sometimes. It'll set you free. Yeah, probably no Andy Griffith skins either. Ow. Okay. Pretty aggressive jump there from the Fen, honestly.
I will pierce your soul. The afterlife awaits.
Pretty aggressive.
Enemy missing.
First blood.
Nice. I am over by right side, but so could Fen. He is. Okay. What's up, Cruelty? What's up, Starvey? I'm heading to mid. Federer might gank you guys right. I'm heading to mid. All right. That's fine. I'm looking toward the left. It's kind of waiting for blue. Just kind of waiting for a free blue. Cool. There you go.
Vengeance.
I'm gonna grab the speed and bring it up to the red buff. Bring it up, bring it up, up. Merlin's on fire! Great work. Great work.
Enemy has
Alright, we gotta get level 5 on this. Then early game was a little awkward because me and Fen just kind of like stared at each other, like longingly in our eyes. I am heading over. He just got out of my threshold. Nice. I can't reach. God damn. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, that's just unfortunate on so many levels. Just so many. Pulled by Maui into the stun, into the Jade Emperor pull, literally CC chain for 4 seconds, unable to move. Wow. That was just so unfortunate, man. And the only reason why he got away was because he left the threshold for those like 3 seconds, so my movement speed slowed down, so I couldn't reach. Like, wow, just truly an unfortunate series of events. Right there, that was Lemony Snicket. Wow. I don't have words. Holy Merlin damage. Well, time to wait for a speed lift.
Share your light with me.
That's a GG go next moment. It definitely makes you sad. I'm here.
Gank right lane.
I'll attack right lane. Ultimate is ready.
Oh my god. That's Apollo Dash. There we go. All right, good play. I wonder how the minion feels that he get down Mr. Presidented him and he still died. You hate Than? I hate him. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. What's up, mate? How are you? Woo, 3 years, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Under attack.
Oh, somebody took the red. That back there. I'm around. I'm gonna go gank left.
Gank left.
I'm heading your way. Looking for Chad. I think Mr. Fickle knows.
Quickly now.
Wow! Huh. That was awkward. My man just teleport lag ultied. All right. Ooh, that sucks.
This is only the beginning.
Damn. Oh, nice. Nice. Alright, Fenrir beads and all down. Huh, oh. Unfortunate. He did immune the silence, yeah. He sure did. Yeah. But this is why we left ourselves that little speed buff back here instead of picking it up. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, predicting your own death. Woo! mean, you know what they say. Chad Figgle got the laggy wiggles, you know? I'm here. Oh my God. This Fenrir, bro. His reaction time is just so good. God. Okay. Nice work.
Ultimate is down.
Wasn't fast enough right there, was it? Mm-hmm. How about that reaction time? Gotta react to that ass. We all know this night is scripted just like the NFL. Yep. Both notably scripted things. Yep, that's what I would have said. When I think scripted, I think Smite and the NFL. Is it acceptable to eat ice cream for breakfast? I think if you throw some scrambled eggs in there, it counts. Just a little scrambled cream. Mmm. What? That's what they get. Like what? Like what?
You're on fire.
This is not how we should track that.
Yeah, riggedy rack, son.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Should probably get a beads, huh? Beads is a pretty good active, I guess. Is there a conspiracy that I believe 100% is true? I know my wife has a crazy one that she believes. My wife is a Nick Cannon truther. I don't know. I'd have to think about it for a little bit. What defines a Nick Cannon truther? The long story short is that she doesn't think that he's having all these kids because he's having unprotected sex with all these women. She thinks that he's having sex with all these women in order to have the children because he has lupus and needs the stem cells. So Today you learned. Today you learned. Your wife and you both think that? See, there you go.
Attack fire giants.
Yeah, I get a little fuego. Funny, but honestly not too far off. So that's the hill that she will die on. I don't know if I have one. I mean, it's not really a conspiracy theory, but I will die on the hill that there's a car bubble. So, okay. The way that there was, you know, a housing bubble, I'll die on the hill that there's a car. Oh my God, I'm dead. I'll die right here. I'll die on the hill that there's a car bubble and that people are getting loans for cars that they can't afford. And the subprime mortgage, subprime loans right now on cars are like the ones that are in default are the highest that they've been in like 20 years. And so people are defaulting on their car payments. And I think that if a car bubble pops, it would actually be more detrimental than a housing bubble, because if you have a car bubble pop and people get their cars repoed, then they can't get to work, and if they can't get to work, that means they have to quit or be fired, and if you have a bunch of people quitting or being fired, bada bing, bada boom. So it's not really a conspiracy theory so much as it's like I shake my fist at the air. Man angrily shakes fist at clouds. So that's probably my closest one.
Your middle tower is under attack.
How plausible or implausible does it have to be before it becomes a conspiracy? Yeah, I mean, I think that's up in the air, right? Mm-hmm. That's more of an observation. Mm-hmm. I see your car bubble and I raise you a good old-fashioned depression. No, I think being depressed is a little bit separate from the car bubble, but either way, I hope you get better, friend. Yeah. I'm here. Calvin says, can confirm he has depression and a car. See? You can have both. Looking for Jade with you? No way. Okay. Paul's a half. They're silenced, guy. Gold. They just got wrecked. They got back.
Ward off the dogs.
They got two here. We can fight them. The other two had to back. Look at Maui. This is awkward now. I feel like we're not pushing our lead on these fights, you know?
For truth and justice.
Feel like we're pushing.
Share your light with me.
Apollo uses both his actives. So did Jade.
Your right tower is under attack.
Come run back. Jade's a half. Jade ult down. Fenrir ult down.
Gank, share your light with me.
No way. Holy crap, they're so low.
That really told me.
God, I can't reach anything. Holy, bro. Holy, bro. This is crazy.
An enemy has been slain. Brother's fault this time.
This is an entire fight over a gold theory that nobody's gotten yet. All right, we should get it now. Holy. Fence half. All right. Back to the goal for the ninth time. They're zoned. Holy.
Your left tower is under
Anyway, I don't even remember what we were talking about, what was happening, because I just had a 9-minute long team fight. Henny Woozle.
For honor.
For honor. Tinfoil hat. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not much of a conspiracy boy. Like, some people find them fun or whatever, and like it's fine if they're harmless, but I don't get any serotonin, any dopamine out of it. I just
an enemy has been
Aegis down on Fen, ulti down on Fen. This guy has a problem. Oh my god, Fen's on 1. Thunder is trying to back. He's right here. No way, he backed. Looking at Jade. Jade, beads, and Aegis and jump. Holy. Okay. While we're here, let's do a fuego. Do it, do it. Yeah, do it. The second we get this Jingwei in some fights too, let me tell you. I mean, Jing, if you want to back and fly over. Well, I'm still gonna get it. I mean, we're winning all these fights, which is good, but. And Jingwei is winning our 1v1s, so like, I guess it is what it is, but it would still be nice to like have her in a team fight, you know? Like, at the end of the day, if she's split pushing and getting towers and winning the 1v1, like that just provides its own value, but it doesn't be more fun if you would help in the fight.
For truth and justice. The afterlife awaits. Share your light with me.
Sometimes I'm telling you, you feel like you walk right over a buff and the buff's like, nah, I'm not vibing it today. Feeling like I should stay on the floor. I'm not much of a belt. Really? I don't know if assassins should be able to auto for 880 damage with 5 items. Like, I don't want to be the guy that's like Mr. Unfun, but I just don't know if you should be able to auto attack for that much damage. Fen roll down. What's up, Pirate?
Ward off the
I want it on the record that this is not worded, and do with that information as you will. So.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Let's go get T2.
Destroy the left enemy tower. Enemy missing.
We got Oni's coming down left. Some super sanic minions. Got Oni's and right as well. Yep. Bender all down. Bender Aegis. Bender Beat. Okay. Apollo ult, Jade ult, Fen, Beads, Aegis ult, Mulan ult, it's everything. Meanwhile, believe it or not, wasn't in the team fight. You might get the mid Felix. Follow the hat.
Fire the shuttle.
Fire Giant's coming back up. This could be really good.
Swiftly now.
This is not how we
Yeah,
should
I gotta
treat
get out of that
friends
one.
we love.
Fuego's coming back up. Why is she only hitting the tower for 93 in auto? Well, she doesn't have any actual pen for the tower. She only has PvP pen. Because his pen is Executioner.
The afterlife awaits.
We're just chilling, looking for a fight. We got a 10k lead. As long as we don't do anything incredibly stupid, we're good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're diving Merlin mid.
An enemy has been slain.
Huge play. Fight left.
Attack!
Jade all down. Okay. Jade, no jump, no ulti. I'm coming around. That's his beads, Negus. They should be able to end the game. I got a bomb. GG's. Believe it or not, the Fenrir was looking for me with the ult. And that was a good fight.
You cannot escape me.
Okay. With how much damage Assassin's output right now, It just gives him so many ways to snowball with his passive. And just kind of get out of control. Yeah, 30k damage compared to 15k on Fen. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Thank you for supporting the Twitchiest community. If you'd like to see more videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel and always hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Thank you for all your support and have a Twitchin' day, y'all.